Hello, this is Raina with LYLO Crafts, and today I am coming on with a few things. The first thing I wanted to do was to show you another one of these little folios or pages that I made for my journal out of a gift bag. And then I wanted to show you a new idea that I had about utilizing a book page in a journal, and we'll fold this one together. And then I thought maybe I'd give you a quick preview of my first signature that I'm just starting to put the pages together for the journal. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on. I wanted to just get a little higher to make sure that you could see. And so this is a gift bag that I cut the outside of and just folded it in half, and I rounded the corners. Then I decorated it with lace, some book page, and some botanical ephemera backed onto some wallpaper, and I stitched that with gold. And then you can see that I added another little piece of lace down here at the bottom. I put this label on, and then this very sweet button with some gold metallic thread. And then when you open up this little folio, I made a little pocket with a Project Life card and a little label that says plants. And I showed this before, how I made this pocket out of Project Life cards, and I thought that would be so sweet to go ahead and tuck in there. And then I took another Project Life card, I folded it in half, and I glued just this top portion right up here to make a top tuck. And I put another sentiment or a label on there, and then there it is. And so this is another Project Life card that I have. Again, I am trying to crash my stash and use what I have. So I thought this would make such a sweet journaling card, and I just added some lace to the bottom, and that tucks in so perfectly there. And then when you flip onto the back, you can see here's the back of that Project Life card, and then I topped it with a piece of the paste paper that I've made. So this raised stencil with paste, and then I put just a little piece of tulle, and I hot glued on these tiny little flowers over there in the corner. And then I thought this would be so sweet. This is yet another Project Life card. I've got some ribbon hanging down, some paper flowers. These are from Hobby Lobby from my stash. And the fact that this tucks in here, you don't even see those other pastel flowers. And so I think this is so sweet. And this is going to be a page in my botanical journal. So we'll place that in a little bit. Then I wanted to show you this. So I came up with this idea because I want to incorporate these book pages in, and I didn't quite know how. And so it was too big, so I folded up the bottom, and then I folded the sides, and then I thought, you know what? If I cut that, I could make a flat, because I really wanted to see that little flower on the inside. And then I lined it with paper for journaling, but then I realized as I went to the second side, you know what? If I folded that over, I could reinforce that edge. And then that would be even stronger. And so then I could do the same thing, put the journaling page there. So I love how this works. So flip outs for journaling here. You can put other things over here or journaling here, and you have pockets. So let me show you. Oh, and then I use just washi tape to reinforce this. So let me show you what we would do. So you do need a page that is from the center of the book to be able to make this. And so I've got this. I am looking at how much I'm going to fold it up. It's about to here. So my journal is utilizing 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and so that is what I have based these pages on. All right, there we go. So I've got that folded up, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut right down the center of this, and then I'm going to cut slightly on an angle, and this is just to reduce some of the bulk that would go into, excuse me, into the journal. So I'm just going to cut that like that. I'm going to fold the top over a hair and see how that looks. Oh, that looks like a great pocket size. Now, if they're not exactly even, you do not have to worry, because this is going to be on one side and this is going to be in another part of the journal. So they aren't going to be seen. Mine look pretty even, but don't worry if they aren't. Okay, and so now you can see we've got the bottom. And so now we're just going to fold over this flap. Okay, about like that. Just gonna fold that down. And then I'm gonna use this as my guide to fold this side. Okay. Okay, great, perfect. Okay, so we've got that. And then you can see that we have extra right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off this little corner again to reduce the bulk. So we're just gonna cut that off like that, and we're gonna do the same on this other side. Cut that off to reduce the bulk. Okay, I'm gonna tuck this in. And now I am going to snip right along here. So with it folded up, I am just going to cut that just like that. And then I'm going to take just another sliver off just so that it will flip easily, just like that. Okay? And so over here. I'm cutting that. I'm just cutting a little bit more. Okay, and so all we have to do is glue this part down, and there you have it. You have the flip, and then you have the pockets, and you have your folio, and then you just put the washi tape on the spine. So easy and so fun. Okay, and then I just wanted to give you a sneak peek into some of the signature pieces that I am working on. So this is the paper collection, and it is from Wildflowers, and I will put a link to their store in Etsy if I can figure out how to do that. But I did buy this digital on Etsy, and so these pages are gonna fold like this. But right now I just kind of have them laid out. Next, I'm thinking I'm gonna use this Edith Holden page. So it would go like this and this, and I do not want all my papers the same size. So I just think it looks a little more interesting if they're a little bit different. And then I'm thinking we can maybe put this one in. So we will fold this in half. So that would go in like that. And then I'm going to put the book page that we made right here. And oops, lost my little journaling card on this tuck over here. Okay, and then I want to put this handmade paper. So again, just gonna fold that in half, and that's gonna go in the middle right here. Okay, and then I've got this piece of paper. This journal page, and I've backed this onto beat dyed paper that I did. This is a vintage dental card, and I've sewn this flower paper on here with some gold thread. And so let me go ahead and fold this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put that in like that. This is just some coffee dyed graph paper. And then I have this pretty paper, which I believe is Prima. I love the leaves on it. And this is like packing paper that I have. So I was thinking, well, you know what? I need to trim this, but I was thinking of putting that in there. And then this is like a minty green embossed paper, which I love. And then I have graph paper. Yeah. Maybe I'll put this in. And then I have graph paper, and then I have, let's see here, do those flowers. And then I can do this incredible coffee dyed paper that I made. And then this Prima paper like that. And I can put this envelope in here. And then this is on this columnar paper, ledger paper. And I think that is going to be beautiful to be in the center. So let me fold this in half and put that in the center. So I believe this is going to be my signature. Now, it might be too thick once I embellish it and everything, so we'll just have to see if I end up with this many pages in the signature or not. But I wanted you to see this because the next thing we'll do is we will start embellishing this signature together. So thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.